music is good. You just have to be selective in what you choose to listen to, because it can either enhance your mood or it can hinder your mood. So you definitely have to be a little bit careful. Oh, he's fantastic. He's fantastic. Um, he's not here. That's sad though. And I'm not there. So that's sad too. Right. So we're not together. So that's just plain sad. But everything else is great. It's absolutely great. That's lovely. Reggae can have a really good vibe, right? Really good vibe. So how's everybody doing? Hi, Rochelle. How are you, love? 1010, guys. 1010. What is our, because I saw it, we are going to burn something. What are we going to burn in for today? Yay. I'm happy you're great. That makes me happy too. Hi, Spiral. 1010, 1010. What's our affirmation? What are we calling in? What are we calling in? Right? Let's burn. Melinda, you got in just in time. We saw 1010. It's 1010 right now, and we're going to burn a bay leaf. This is a pretty big bay leaf. We might... I got to find a smaller one. I'm not ready to tango. I'm not ready to tango with the freaking fire alarm this morning. So let's find a smaller one. That one's just too big. Okay, but you're going to come back? Are you going to come back? Please come back and hang out. TT. I'm still trying to find an appropriate size. Okay, you know what? We're going to go with this one. This one's a pretty decent size. I don't think it'll set the alarm off, and that's the important thing. Where is it hiding? Where is it hiding? Where, oh, where? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So, oh yes. Okay, I did see prosperity as one. I saw love and light. And so we'll say love and joy. Right? It's been a while, hasn't it? And we'll put love and trust too, because, you know, when you string them together, it kind of changes the way, the meaning of the word slightly different. Oh, safe journey for sure. Let's call in opportunities. And I'm going to call in sales because, well, I believe that I'm capable of that for sure. For sure. I've seen a very nice increase in sales. Nice steady little increase in sales. So I started my job, and next week I start my internship. Just amazing. Universal guidance. That's always good. Some guidance. Serenity. Flipping it over because we got abundance. More clients. Yes. Hi, Mama Bear. How are you, Carrie Ann? Hi. So we're doing our leaf. I'm going to put health down. I think we missed health. We didn't get that on there. So let's get health. Let's get, we'll just say wealth straight up, because wealth can come in a whole bunch of things. We'll ask for those resources. We'll ask for peace. Oh, very nice, Mama Bear. Very nice. Very, very nice. Hello, hello. Nice. They very much are. They very much are. I love it. Very, very important. Very important. People fail to recognize, I think, in a lot of the addiction recovery programming, they fail to recognize or support the underlying the underlying trauma, right? Like, so then that's a huge thing, is looking at root cause. Coping skills are great because they help you to manage when when resiliency starts to fail or starts to slide, and that can help you. Good morning, Jenny. How are you, love? That can help you from like preventing a relapse. But the important thing is to always look at root cause, right? And heal the underlying root cause. But coping skills are a very, very huge part of recovery. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am doing fantastic. I am really in a, like mentally, I am on point. Like sometimes ADHD is a hindrance, and then there's other times when it's an absolute pleasure and a delight. Any one of us that are jack of all trades, and we have all of these things that we're really, really good at it, and we can attribute that to ADHD, where if there's something that interests you, you can hyper focus on it, right? That's something that, but I've been doing so well lately, like checking things off the list. Like I had a tire that had low air. I put air in it. I had a fob that was low battery. Like I had waited until like it was ridiculous, the struggle. So now that battery's changed, and just I've got my passport pictures. Today I'm filling out the passport. Tomorrow I'm going to apply, like I'm going to go to the office and actually go in person and apply for my passport at the office to get it as soon as possible. Everything's going, like Dave is amazing. Everything's going fantastic. I couldn't be happier, guys. Like I really, really, really couldn't be happier. So so yeah, but my brain has just been really firing well, and that's been handy. Like I haven't been as forgetful as I often can be, which has been really nice. I've been seeing like a steady increase in sales, and that has been nice. And I think that's because I have so many different things that I have to offer for people, right? Whether, whether you're looking for a journal or you're looking for a, planner or something like that, I have that. Or if you're looking for, oracle or tarot card reading, I have all kinds of those. Or if you're looking for healing, I have all kinds of those too. So I have all of these different things available. What do you mean? What did I do, love? Yeah, we're going to Costa Rica in hopefully November 1st, but maybe as early as October 1st, if I can get my stuff together. If we can get everything together, I think, it might be possibly the rainy season, but again, yeah, I'm actually looking at selling all of my stuff. Oh, what helps my ADHD? It's really a lot of mindfulness, being present in the moment, a lot of mindfulness, and recognizing it not as much as a hindrance all the time. Like you can recognize there's certain things that your ADHD does, right? It's searching for dopamine. So we can give it dopamine in many different ways, right? We can choose to give it dopamine by giving it drugs or alcohol, or like it's shopping, right? Like we could go and shop to get dopamine, but it doesn't have to be that source, right? It just has to be a source of dopamine. So when you learn what the healthy sources are of dopamine, then you can fill yourself with that, and then you're not going to be seeking the unhealthy sources. Going to go to Costa Rica for the winter, at least. Hoping that to go initially for 3 months while my mom looks after Cass, and then pick Cass up and come back for another 3 months. Yep, exactly. And that's the thing. That's where you go on your self-discovery. That's why, again, I love the divine healing. People don't understand that necessarily. When they see divine healing, it maybe creates some questions, but for those that understand it, yeah, we're going together. We're definitely going together. Yeah. We're going on an adventure together. We're going to run the company from Costa Rica. And I'm talking to him about him. He's going to come on board at some point. So at some point, you guys will get introduced to him. He actually, he has a mental health, like that's what he's doing right now, to make money this winter, this summer. Sorry. That's what he's doing right now. He does a variety of things. But yeah, I'll introduce him in all the things that he does, and his lived experience with both trauma and healing as well. But I'll introduce him at some point. We'll bring him in, and you'll get to meet him and see him, and yeah. Yeah. So it'll help with some, with some of the male structured stuff. I think, like there's definitely and whether he comes in that capacity, or sales, marketing, helping, if when I get to a retreat point with like physical stuff, like building, renovating, helping with all of that stuff. There's so many different ways that we can collaborate, especially with his knowledge in mental health and recovery and healing and stuff. So it's just, yeah, it's been a real treat to find somebody that has, we can just sit and talk about trauma and healing. And it's really cool to talk with somebody, and, he inspires me with some of the things that he says, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. We didn't burn our leaf. We wrote the leaf, but we have not burned the leaf. So let's burn the leaf. Let's call all of this good stuff into us. I like that psychic spiritual. Hello, Crystal. How are you, love? We're getting more people in the mix now, right? Which is important now. I don't know where my lighter is. Give me a second. I have others. Oh yeah, the barbecue lighter. I think I actually made it out to the barbecue because my other barbecue lighter broke. So I have a regular lighter somewhere. Somewhere there's a lighter for me. Oh, haha. When I was walking Cass, I came back and found this. This is the lighter we're going to use. This is the lighter we're going to use. So we've got prosperity, love and joy, love and trust, opportunities, safe journey, sales, universal guidance, serenity, abundance, more clients, sales again. I guess I forgot I wrote sales. Magnetism of all that is meant for me. Health, wealth, resources, peace, safety, truth revealed, and money. So lots and lots of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. Hi, guys. Hi. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? So I am going to burn this, and then we're going to keep talking about stuff. I'm just looking. Where's my tweezers? Oh, found them. Hello, Mr. Bojangles. How's George this morning? How are you doing? Hi, Joanne. I see you there. I'm not sure who's online here. So funny story. I found this lighter today, and I picked it up and I shook it. Woo! And so it is. And so far, oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Sometimes those are, right? Like the hardest things we go through create the greatest amount of change and propel us forward to this new level, this whole new life. And it's amazing. So, welcome it, even though, yeah, it can be hard too. But reach out for support when you need it, Jenny. Definitely reach out for support. Okay. Even if it's not to me, I hope that you have somebody around that's supportive. Right. And that's fantastic. What are you channeling, George? Is it anything that you're ready to share? Is it a language? Is it messages? visions. Like there's so much when we say channeling. Well, know to connect with me, especially if you need any support with your nervous system. Know that, I can definitely help you with that. So connect with me and I can give you an idea of that. Oh, cool. Cool. So are you able to channel other people's guide names yet? Yay, Jenny, yay. That sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. Hi. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, do you get any for me? Can you pick up any of mine? I'm curious because there are, and I'm shuffling the cards. I need to get, I know Rochelle wanted a card. I think that's why. I made a big mess with them and I'm still smelling. Cool. I'm interested. This is really cool. Look at this, George. Connect with me, Jenny. Connect with me. Take that free call because then I get to sit across from you and hang out with you, which makes me very, very happy, right? It just makes me bubble with happiness. So I get to see you and interact with you. So that's fun. And then I'll tell you exactly what I would do to help you out or the things that I would suggest for you. Okay. And it'll be nice. Right? Harper. The calls are amazing. Yeah, everybody tends to love the calls, that like getting on a free call with me. They always have a good time. They always have a good time. Hi everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? So we're doing just a mixture today. I wanted to talk about limiting beliefs because, limiting beliefs are what are some of the ones that you have? Yeah. That's the important thing, right? To check in again, right? To check in again. And because it's always so fun. It's always so fun to hang out too, right? To hang out and check in and see how you're doing and support you a little bit more. Throwing some stuff. Oh no. Oh, I saved it. Okay. So remember, there's journals and planners available on Amazon that you can purchase that I've written. You can go to the website and set up for readings. I do many different Oracle and Tarot card readings, which I'm going to be putting up them. I'm going to be putting them up separately, listing them separately so that you'll know the different ones that I offer. Okay, so that's going to be being made available soon, and so that you'll be able to see them and pick the different ones that are available individually. So that's going to be up there. But just note that if you get in on a reading right now, you can get any of the readings that I offer for $45, except for the Spirit Power Animal reading, which comes with a PDF. Like that's about 2 hours worth of work that I put in for your reading. So that one's $77. The other ones, because we meet and I do the reading right there with you and you're not getting any document at this time, they're all $45. When I separate them out, I'm going to start looking at that, at creating guides that are going to go with some of the higher level readings, and then their prices are going to go up. So now's really just a good time to get in on the readings. The other thing that I'm going to say is now's a good time to get on an individual session of healing if you want to do that, because at the end of August, the prices are going to go up. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely get in on that before the end of August. Okay. So, and then also connect with me. like connect with me because I will do payment plans. Connect with me because I do not want money to be an issue as to why you're not healing. There's many different things I offer. I have the Divine Healing Academy where we are going to learn about healing. We're going to open up our spiritual gifts, like even our intuition. We're going to build on all of that in this collective. There's going to be guest teachers. It's a paid subscription group. So that's available too. And that's a really inexpensive way to get access to healing and growth and spiritual stuff. So, definitely, if that's something that interests you, working with me, that's the very entry level way of working with me. And then it goes up from there to, if you really, really, really want hands-on, fast healing, then, we can work together once a week, and it's a little bit, and you pay the price to heal quickly and to have, weekly sessions with me. So that is a more expensive, but it's a faster program. So those are the options, right? From the low end of $36.90 per month to get healing up to the, to the high end of 3-month packages where we work together once a week, every week, doing healing. And we really target it with quantum regression and integration therapy. So the quantum mind, body, spirit healing that I do. So all of that's available. So, okay, I'm going to write down a little list. We got a small group today so far. So you guys need to do your work and I need to do my work. And my work is, one of the things is sharing is caring. And I like to lead by example. So I'm going to share first. I know you guys are doing really well with the likes because we're at 3.9 thousand already. And so we're going to keep doing with the likes. I appreciate that. So I'm going to share out to everybody for a moment here, and then we're going to continue our chitty chat along with our cards. I forgot who I was at. I actually had to count. So I got quiet. I'm like, oh man, I forgot to remember the name of the next one in line. Hi, Amanda. Hello, Redbeard. Hello. How are you? How are you, friend? Let's see. You do it right. I mean, they got it so that it's like 4 solid groups of 15 if you just send it to everybody. And I don't mind. I send it to people even if they're here. Oh, I thought I saw Amanda come in. I did not. I was wrong. Maybe she's going to come though. Hi, Carol. How are you, love? How are you? Good morning, Jazz. It was me. Oh, you know what? You're doing better than, what was his name again? Who was it? Shaggy. It wasn't me. It was all he was saying. All right. Redbeard's up there saying, it was me. It was me. All righty. So let's look at the list. Let's get the list of cards together. And then we can keep doing our chatting, right? We can keep doing our chatting. I know that Rochelle right away said she wanted a card, so she is on the list. And let's go for cards. Who wants a card? Mama. Alina. Jenny. Cindy. I got you, Jess. I got you. I just put you down just right before you sent your message through. I'm like, she's got to be typing it. She's got to be typing it through because I know she always wants a card. So does anybody else want a card for clarity? Carol. Definitely, Carol. No problem. Yeah, and I have some new readings that I'm going to release too as I'm creating them, which I'm super excited about, guys. Yep, a little bit, just a little bit. It comes in a little bit more, right? I definitely, there you are, Spiral on the list. Okay, so we can keep being on the list. As people come in, we can keep putting them on the list for sure. And we're also going to do some talking and other stuff as well. Yeah, I'm working on the calm spaces. So the book that I'm working on right now is called Calm Spaces Resiliency Toolkit Building Workbook. Like it's a resiliency building workbook. So I'm in the process of developing that. I'm about halfway done writing it, and I want that should be published. I'm hoping before the end of August, but I really have to focus. I have so many things I'm doing. I'm selling all my stuff. I'm downside. I'm like, there's so many things that I'm doing. So running this, getting, like doing all the packing, all the downsizing, all the selling, all the little parts that go to go together, right? So it's a lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of moving parts, but I wanted to get that book written by the end of August. So hopefully, I'm going to work on it tonight. And that's why I've kind of pulled back with some of the other stuff that I'm doing. Like the Divine Feminine has been pretty quiet this summer because I've been just really focusing on other things. So book sales, I think that I'm around 30 books for sales. I'm going to spend the winter in Costa Rica in that way. That was all a lot of. So hi Mayor, how are you? I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. So yeah, so today I'm teaching, and today I'm going to meet up with my guarantor to sign all my passport stuff. I'm meeting with somebody to talk about buying my vehicle. And arranging that, and then Costa Rica with Dave. It's funny because here it sounds like crickets. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. Yes. Yes. So we have lots of stuff on. I have lots of stuff on the go. The book, I hope, like I said, to have it. that'd be awesome. I think Witchy Kind of Woman will come eventually. Yeah, it's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I've been talking about this. Like anybody that knows me knows for at least probably the last 2 years. Oh, thank you. Amazing. Thank you, Joanne, for resubscribing. Thursday, I want to plan a subscriber only chat. It'll probably be, like 7 p.m. or something like that. We'll do a little bit or we'll do it. I'll figure it out. It'll be either, in the evening, early evening, up to like starting as late as 7, but 7 will be the latest that'll be on Thursday. So we will be doing, right? Like Helena and TT, everybody knows that, right? I've been talking about, I just want to be somewhere where it's warm year round. Like that has been my goal for so long, right? I want to be able to ground every day. I want to be able to go out and grab like fresh fruit. I want to have a garden year round. Like I want these things for myself, right? So and that's something that Dave wants as well. And we have such similar viewpoints on everything. And I can't even believe the amount of sharing and, the amount of intimacy in the sense of really just bearing everything out that both Dave and I have done about like who we are, what we've experienced, what our goals are, what our viewpoints are of the world. And, I jokingly say Dave is the male me. But like a divine masculine alpha male, like, and whereas I'm the female version, right? because he wants the same thing. You know, that same lifestyle, the same, like, impacting people, helping people heal trauma, you know, and mental health, addictions, all of that. That's his love as well. So to have someone that has the same passions and dreams as I do, and also wants to live in the same environment and has the same viewpoints on society, on open-mindedness, on all of that, it was like I really did create, like, I feel like I manifested this. So I am going to be doing a manifestation class on manifesting your divine partner, because I feel like that's what I did. It's what I did, and I'll tell you all the things that I did to get here. But it's amazing. It's weird, like, in the sense of, you know, when you're in a toxic relationship, right? You know, every other relationship that I've been in, it's been like this, right? It's been like, you know, like what? Like it's been so up and down, right? Like, and you know what I mean? And your nervous system, it's getting all, you know, adrenaline and cortisol and, you know, stuff like that. This is like safe and peaceful and comfortable and respectful and fun. And, you know, like, it's so different being on the other side of healing in a relationship. And there are some things that are alarming about it, because it's the first time, right? So the first time through, you're waiting for that. Your body's kind of like anticipating, okay, when are we going to have that adrenaline? When are we going to get that cortisol? And your body's almost like, wait a second. That's not happening. Is everything okay? Right? Like, it almost is like, what is everything okay? But then, you know, because you've healed and you've went through that, and we're really good at introspection, you can take that moment and go, no, I get what it is. My body's seeking adrenaline, you know, just like my ADHD seeks dopamine. My body's seeking adrenaline and cortisol right now, and it's not getting it. So it's looking for it. It's like, and if it can't find it, sometimes it wants to create it. So we have to be careful. But to be careful that we don't let it recreate it. That's where that having that introspection is very key. Very, very key. Hi, Papa Smurf. Hello, love. Okay. So Rochelle is first on the list for cards. Thank you so much for the gifts, Carol. I really, really, really appreciate you. And I appreciate anybody that is supporting me, whether you're supporting me through likes, or you're supporting me through shares, or you're supporting me through, you know, referring me to people. And remember to, hey, Jughead, how are you, love? I hope you're having a great day too. You know, I love how you support me, and I do have a referral program. So just remember, if you ever refer somebody to me, let me know that you've referred them. If they sign up with me, I will gift you something for them signing up for me that is proportionate to whatever they sign up for. So let's say they signed up for my like biggest, most expensive thing. I'm going to give you something really nice for that, right? If they sign up for an oracle card reading, I'm going to give you something cute or sweet for that, right? So, you know, proportionate. But yeah, so I'm chasing my dreams. Are you chasing your dreams? That's my question for you this morning. And what are your beliefs and how are they holding you back? Because our beliefs do. That's exactly what they do. What we believe about society manifests as our reality, right? And we see it manifest in front of us. So if I think that making money is hard, then for me to make money, I will find it hard. So what are some of the limiting beliefs that you have that are holding you back, whether that be in a relationship, in your healing journey, in your finances, wherever it is, right? If you think I am always going to struggle with anxiety and overthinking, then guess what you're going to do? Because that's a very concrete, permanent word, always, right? You're telling yourself you are always going to experience that, and it's going to be a struggle, right? So look at what the language that you're using when you're saying things about yourself, about your healing journey, about, you know, your finances, about life in general, right? If you think that, you know, when you're working in an industry that's healing, or like that's healing oriented, that you don't deserve to make money, right? That you should be like, you know, how nuns shouldn't make money, right? Like that kind of thing, that a priest shouldn't make money, right? Some like people have that concept of spirituality, or when you're helping, when you're in the art of helping people, that you shouldn't profit off of that. But yet you can profit off of entertainment. I don't understand it. I think that of the things that we should profit off of, it should be off of the fact that we are helping people heal and impacting their lives in a very positive way. So you have to look at what your belief systems are around those things. Just like if you think all men are cheaters, then you're setting yourself up with the all men are cheaters. Guess who you're going to find in your peripheral? Guess who's going to come into your life, right? It's a man that's a cheater. Not all men are. Not all men are bad. Some are, and so are some women, right? Men have a really tough time right now, right? We, a lot of, and it's weird, but the televised society, and maybe it's because I've never really been in the big city, and maybe it's my age because I'm Generation X, maybe it's some of those things that pull me out of that. And hi, Tony, everything is fabulous. How are you, love? And hi, Melissa. I'm going to say hi to Melissa and hi, Shar. How are you guys all doing? Welcome. We're hanging out. We're going to do some cards and we're chatting and we're talking. And I'm trying to get you guys making sure, right, the limiting beliefs aren't holding you back. And they can hold you back in any way that, where we don't even recognize it. So if somebody, for me, I've always tried to stay clear of saying that I am, and this and that. Exactly. Right. Dave and I, when we met each other, Dave was just about right. Like he was done with it. He was done with being on the dating app because he was just like, he couldn't take it anymore. Right. Women who would get mad at him for opening the door for them. Like, who are you to open my door? Right. Like, and it's just like, but that's just a symbol of respect. I open door for people and I, yeah, it's weird, right? So he was just about ready to get out of it. Like he was just done. And it was just, I pulled him back for some reason. Well, because it was meant to be. And I called him back. Right. And, but was just done with it. Was just done with just the way that like closed-minded people or just toxic behaviors, toxic thoughts, really limiting beliefs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's hard. It's challenging out there for sure. And you need to really find somebody that is open-minded and has that same open-mindedness that you do, especially about where we are with society and where we're going, right? Because there's definitely two different viewpoints. There are some people out there who still think that everything is just a-okay and life is beautiful and the government is our protectors and they're amazing and this, that, and the other thing and life is grand and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? But I don't think that. So I need somebody that doesn't think that too. Tiki, right? Thank you for the crown. Thank you for all the guests. So remember, there's a referral program. The books are doing okay. Like I said, I've sold about 30 journals in total, which is okay. I need to keep publicizing them as well. So I need to do also my own advertising. It is very challenging. So, it's something that I'd like to do at some point is, well, I have lots and lots of plans, guys. You know me, my brain's like when it comes to this kind of stuff. So yeah, just remember, so this Thursday we'll do subscriber only event on TikTok. And that will be emotional clearing. We'll do three emotions for any of the subscribers that attend on Thursday. So if you're not a subscriber, become a subscriber. If you want to subscribe to something else, that is my entry-level healing. It's the Divine Healing Academy, where we're going to learn all about healing, and we're going to open up our spiritual gifts. We're going to enhance our intuition. We're going to do all kinds of fabulous things in that group. It's a monthly subscription. It's $36.90. And as far as I'm concerned, it's the absolutely most amazing price value for what you're going to get from it. So there's already the 8-8 activation meditation in there. There is a energetic cord clearing meditation in there. There is as well there is documents on like this fabulous document set that I did on things like on helpful cognitive patterns that we have to really open our eyes. And I'm going to do a session on that because information and is powerful. Hi, Tanita. How are you? Tanita. It was hard because your first the first 4 letters are the first almost 4 letters of mine. Just a little bit off. Okay, so Rochelle, my friend. Let's get Rochelle's card here. Okay, we'll get a couple of cards. If anybody else wants a card, let me know. We'll get you on the list. If you want to, for that subscriber only thing. So that's what I was going to say. That emotional clearing thing that I do with you guys in the subscriber only event that we're doing on Thursday. I do those on my webpage as well. You can get an hour worth of emotional clearing where we're clearing any emotions that you have trapped within your energetic body. We can do up to about 10, I think at max, but within an hour. And that is priced at $99 on my website. The trauma healing sessions, so inner child work, shadow work, all kinds of stuff like that, human design. So these are hour-long sessions. They cover any, like we could do a havening technique. We could do a EFT tapping technique. We could do, so anything that involves within the trauma wellness spectrum is available as one of those sessions. And they're available for just over 150 Canadian per session. Then you can also sign up for the quantum healing sessions as well as an individual. So you can sign up for all of those things individually on my website, or you can do the trauma wellness as a package called the Sacred Journey. That's a 3-month package, 6 sessions. When you do the package, you get up to two quantum healing sessions within it. When you purchase them as individual sessions, you don't get access to the quantum healing. You have to purchase those as quantum healing sessions. The quantum healing sessions, when you sign up for a 3-month package of that, you get 12 sessions in 3 months. So that's really, really fantastic. The planners, so Jess was just asking what month to month are covered in your agenda or planners and how much. So I'm pretty sure all of the planners are priced at $24.99 Canadian. And let me go back to Bookshelf, just so you know. I just want to make sure. Yeah, so they're all $24.99 Canadian, and I didn't make any of them start on a specific date and end on a specific date. So I made them open-ended calendars, and I like that because that gives me the ability to use them and start at any point in time. You could give them as a birthday gift, you could give them at the beginning of school, or you could give them in January. You could give them whenever for anybody to start at whatever time. So the one is the Dreamcatcher Journal, and that gives you a sleep routine, a space to track your dreams. It gives you prompts so that you can find common themes and patterns within your dreams. So the symbolism that might exist there. And then it has a space so that you can record the quality of your sleep. So that's $24.99. They're all available on Amazon worldwide. So whatever Amazon that you shop through, search my name. And for the Dreamcatcher, you'd have to search the Dreamcatcher Tanya Baldwin and then search for it. I'm not sure if they've still got it messed up where it's linked to a different person for the audio version. They put the audio, there's an audio book that's available. So just give me a second. I'm going to check to see if that book is still linked to her. Okay. It comes up really easily on the Canadian version. But yeah, when you go to the Kindle version, it is the Dreamcatcher, which is linked to a Barbara Baldwin. So just make sure that you're on the paperback if you're getting the Dreamcatcher. The Wins and Goals journal, that is a 365-day journal, this one here. So this is the Wins and Goals journal. It's 365 days of, of this pattern of doing your 3 wins of the day, your 3 goals for tomorrow, a 5-minute journal space, and then a notes section, which you could use to document your schedule for the final day. So you could do the wins and goals at night, the journal and the schedule in the morning, or you could just write it all down at night or in the morning, whenever you want to use it. So that's that particular book. The other one is the Affirmation and Gratitude Daily Planner. And that is, let me make sure I said that name correctly, because so the Daily Affirmation and Gratitude Planner. So the Daily Affirmation and Gratitude Planner is part 1 of a 4-part series, which is going to teach you how to write your own affirmations. It has a morning part and an evening part. So it's a 3-month journal. You actually have, I think, 33 days in the journal, something like that. So if you were to make a mistake or anything, or if you took a little bit before you ordered, you have a couple of days of lapse. So that's available as well. So all of that beautiful stuff is available on Amazon.com, those 3 different books. And then the book that I'm working on now is Calm Spaces, the Resiliency Toolkit Building Workbook. So it's a resiliency building workbook that I'm creating. So it's going to teach you all about mindfulness and grounding and breath work and all kinds of things, and your nervous system. And this is, if you wanted to sit down and do this as an in-person session where I work with you, and for the rest of August, you can sign up for a session and I'll work with you and up to 3 members of your family. So I'll work up with you with 4 people for the price of 1. You can set up and do an individual live session with me where I will teach your family through Zoom and help you create your own resiliency toolkit in person. So this is on sale right now for $250 right now. That's not one of my books. That one's somebody else's. It's really weird. There is a book that comes up called Confessions of a Christian that's written by a Tanya Baldwin, but that's not me. That's one of the books that isn't mine. Hello, Luminary. How are you, love? Oh, you got 5 minutes? So Helena's like, I only got 5 minutes. Okay, so Rochelle's cards first, and I did pull her cards, and then I'll get to Helena's cards, and away we go. So Rochelle, you got fire. There's a whole lot of passion coming in for you right now. Passion, confidence, bravery, optimism. And where is that coming in? It's coming in Libra. Right, maybe. So Libra is the house of, it's all about relationships and fairness and balance, right? Lady Justice. And so Libra is also governed by the planet Venus, which is the planet of love. So I see that there may be new love that's coming in here, or there's optimism on the love front at the very least. There might be some flirty passion that starts to get sparked in this relationship sector. So that's what I'm seeing coming up for you, Rochelle. So it could be a little bit of a new love coming in for you. So let's make sure we're manifesting the divine partner for you. All right, so the right one comes in. All right, I'm going to pull Helena's, and then I'll do Mama Bear's after Helena. And those are your cards, Helena, both of them together. So you've got house 1. House 1. I can read. House 1 is the house that Aries is that Aries sits in. So house 1 is all about your individuality. It's your self-image, it's your approach to life, how you show up in the world. And I know that you have really grown in your individuality and in showing up exactly who you are. You've been really building the blocks of who is the Helena that I want to be. Yep, absolutely, Tana. You are a Tanita. Tanita, you are on the list. I'm actually going to make sure I have you on the list here. You're on the list. And if anybody else wants on the list, just let me know, and I will get you on the list, okay? And then you just have to stick around to get your card. So everything that you're doing right now in your approach to life is angelically guided, and you are in in that state of perfect flow. Like everything is just really, really, really going well for you. And Debbie, you and I need to have a call, sweetie. You need to fill me in, and we need to do some work. We need to do some. I feel it. I feel like you need some. You need a boost. We need to talk anyway. Alrighty, so yeah, I like, and you know that, right now you are in like that, just that beautiful like flow stuff, right? Like, okay. Oh, getting the card down here. Mama bear. Aha. Mama bear. So we've got Mama Bear, we've got the Sun, and we've got House 4. So the Sun is all about expressing yourself and embodying your truth. So this is a big call for you to step into your light, and who are you? And are you expressing yourself as who you are and embodying the truth, right? So how authentic are you being is basically what this card is saying, right? And where it wants you to make sure that you're being authentic is within your home environment. The other card that came out is House 4, right? So House 4 is all about your cultural and family roots. It's your home, and it's about peace and comfort. So this is asking you to just make sure that your home is a representation, a true representation of who you are. So make sure that you're embodying that within your house. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, Helena. I love you, and I'm so happy, so happy. You are one of my very favorite clients that I ever got to work with. I'm just so proud of you. Hi, Sarah. How are you, love? And hello, little Miss Niche. Can't niche down. Little miss can't niche down. I love it. Whoa. Not all the cards, friends. Not all of them. All right. So after Helena and Mama Bear is Jenny. Oh, there we go. Do you have a sense of people's ability and what they can do? I have a question about mine. Okay, I can get some senses. I can always lean in and see what comes up, right? So so we can definitely delve into that for sure. So we've got Aries, and on the flip side, we've got Leo. We've got the two fire signs, the first and second. So Aries is all about your independence. Like they are a very independent spirit. Anyone, love. Definitely anyone. The only real big thing that there is when you're using your abilities is that you do so with integrity and moral, and morals and ethics. So something like with the healing thing is you don't heal somebody unless they consent to be healed, right? And same thing with a pet. Unless that owner of the pet says that you can heal the pet, you can't heal the pet. If they're a stray, that's different. With children, you have to ask their parents for consent to heal them. The same thing I've done with my grandchildren. I've asked for that ability to heal my grandchildren as a proxy, which I have consent for, like basically a standing order from their parents to do quantum healing on my grandchildren. So that I do have. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Right. My adult son, now that my son's an adult, I absolutely would ask my adult children for consent before doing anything with them. Yeah. Okay. So back to Jenny. We got Aries. So Aries is all about independence, bravery, and passion. And because they're the ones that occupy house 1, they are also about your approach to life and your self-image, right? Aries is big about the self-image. They can be a little bit rammy, like they're the first ones out of the gate, so they're really good about instigating and starting things. Like they really are great at starting. Leo, on the other hand, Leo is about self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. They are governed in house 5, or they govern house 5. And My mom is. My brother has really good intuition. I'm sure that he has really other gifts, but he does not see, and like he's too close-minded in this world. At this time, he is very much I'm going to go see a doctor, and I'm going to get a pill. I'm going to go see this person or that person, and But what I do is too woo-woo for him. Is too woo-woo. And someday, maybe he won't, but he does have good intuition. Like he doesn't recognize he uses his gifts all the time, and he does have really keen intuition. So yeah. So self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. So some of this creativity is coming into that approach that you're having to life. So, and it could be just, like right now, your approach to life is more playful and creative, and, like you're embodying, like that flirty kind of romance with you. You've got this new, this relationship with your best friend, right? So this could be a time to just really bring that flirtiness in, that romance in, while, honoring your individuality. Right. I see that as kind of the message here, is that romance within the relationship, that playfulness, that creativity, which is, the more playful that you're being, the more inspired that we get. Right. It's really easy to be inspired when we are in the state of joy. It's really, really amazing. We're at 111 there, 11.1 likes, guys, and it's 11:05 a.m. Right. So that's what I'm getting for you, love. So after Jenny is Cindy, okay, and then Jess on Facebook. Carol is after that. Cindy. Ooh, Cindy. So we got for Cindy, Aquarius on the top of the deck and Virgo on the bottom of the deck. So Aquarius, these are the most original thinkers of the entire zodiac signs. They are very, very progressive individuals. Like you're going to have some far out conversations. Now we're 11. We were 11. We had 11. It was straight ones across the board. They are very, very original, very progressive, out of the box thinkers. They are humanitarians. They have huge groups of friends, and they represent like-minded people. And that's the energy that comes up with Aquarius. And then we have Virgo, and it's interesting to have these two together, because when we're talking about being of service, these two are the two that are of service. So Aquarius is of service on the global scale, right? Within my group, I am actually doing that within the Divine Healing Academy, which is a paid monthly subscription. You can learn that within there. There's going to be lots of training on opening up for that. So with the Virgo, Virgo is about service. Virgo is like, what I'm doing is very much in this individuality is a combo of Virgo and Aquarius, right? In the sense that I'm doing something of service in the way that I show up in the world within my job, right? So what I'm doing here is of service, but it's also humanitarian, because there's a lot of things that I do that's for free that helps society, where I ask nothing back for it. That's where that Aquarius comes in. So for Virgo, your servitude could be the local humane society. Your service could be the job that you're doing. Right. So it doesn't have to be something that's being done for free. Whereas Aquarius, they really are the ones that want to want to do something like with World Wildlife Foundation to impact, animals around the world. So you're getting both of these energies coming up. So I think it's that there's maybe a potential with something that you can do with service that would be able to be more impactful on a grander scale, right? So something that you're able to bring to the world that's going to affect more than just on an individual thing, right? So I don't know what you do for your job or what your mission, this is about your mission too. Maybe your goal, like what your life mission is going to come in, and you're going to be like, that's what I'm meant to do, right? And talking with somebody, figuring out that what they are meant to do is realistically teach parents how to soothe and teach autistic children. She's phenomenal, right? Hello, beautiful. How are you, Serafina? Yeah, exactly. Right. And that's going to have more of an impact than what you think, right? It's not just that it's going to be something that you're going to do for you. I think it's something that you're going to grow into a space where you're able to help create impact, like in a humanitarian way. Right. So that's what I see that. I see that being a combo of both of those things, but really, really powerful, right? Woo. Really powerful. Okay, so after Cindy is Jess on Facebook. We're going to smack the cards together really good. So what is we were talking earlier about limiting beliefs, and what are some of the limiting beliefs that you know you need to work on? What are some of let's call them out. Let's name them. Let's name some of our limiting beliefs. Right. I was talking at one point about how, especially when we're looking at concrete words like always and never, right? That person that's running around going, I'm never going to find love again. Well, what do you think you're going to do? Never find love again, because you're telling yourself exactly what you're going to do. Whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you are right. Okay. So this is a huge thing. Right. And you have to, and so you have to look at your belief system. Just because your parent told you and you love your parent doesn't mean your parent was right. Having the emotion of love tied in there doesn't change the truth of the truth of it. And it doesn't matter whether somebody that loves you told you, or somebody that, just you think is above you, like the government or your teacher or, some famous musician. You believe what you believe because other people have told you opinions or viewpoints, and then you agree. And so that's becomes your viewpoint or your belief system. And that belief system can be very limiting if you let it. So you have to review that belief system. So what are some of the beliefs that you have that are holding you back? So for Jess, her reading is, the top card that came out is the North Node. So that North Node is the head of the dragon. This is where we're headed towards in our life. This is what we're destined to have. The South Node is what we are destined to release or let go of. We can find out our North Node if we look at our natal chart, and it will give us indication on what we're moving towards. The South Node is also going to be an area that we're comfortable with, whereas the North Node may present some uncomfortableness, some element of risk, some challenge, right? Because this is how we're growing and evolving our soul. But the North Node, when it comes out in a reading or in these particular cards, it's representing something that you're destined to have. Now, what you're destined to have for you, Jess, is coming to you via your dreams. So your dreams, because the card that came up on the bottom of the deck is Neptune, and Neptune's all about dreams and transcending. So it's a call for you to pay attention to your dreams, right? So using that dream catcher, the dream catcher journal that we were talking about earlier, using that to track your dreams, it will allow you to improve the ability to remember your dreams. Right. So that's one of the things that the Dreamcatcher journal that I wrote does, is it improves your ability to recall your dreams, because it does a sleep routine, which is going to help you sleep better. Plus, it's going to help you set an intention to remember your dreams. Then you're going to be recording your dreams. You're going to go through different, yay, Jebby, yay. Thank you for subscribing. Yay. And hi, Keita. Welcome. And hi, Papa Smurf. So lost my train of thought. We're just going to rewind. Hello, Libertad. How are you? So you get these 3 prompts within the journal as well that allow you to see patterns and what symbolism may occur within the dreams. So, and then it gives you a space to track and record the quality of your sleep. So really, it would be a great journal for this practice here of figuring out what the dreams mean. Sometimes your dreams will speak to you very clearly. They will tell you something directly. But then other times your dreams are a little more symbolic, and you need to look at what the messaging is behind the dreams. right? Like in the case of death and rebirth, a lot of times when we're dreaming about death, what we're really dreaming about is the birth of something new. Because when something dies, that opens up that space, the space for us to allow newness to come in. Same thing with if I choose to get rid of this coffee cup, I do so that I can allow myself to have space for a new coffee cup to come in, or for me to hold on to a different cup. Maybe I want a water glass instead because I've been drinking too much coffee. You never know. Not today, though. Not today. I have Debs, you most certainly can be on the list. So there. So that's what your thing is. What you are destined to have is coming to you via your dreams. So pay attention. Pay attention. And yeah, just pay attention. You're welcome, Debs. Never too much coffee. Oh, so sorry. This one's a hairband. This one is an amethyst bracelet that has, so I am Mohawk Turtle Clan. So I got this on the reservation from that I belong to. So I got a Turtle Clan amethyst bracelet. So that's what this one is. And the other bracelet that I've been wearing is my citrine bracelet, but I didn't put it on yet today. So yeah, and then this is moonstone, a moonstone with the seed of life, which I love. Mm-hmm. And this I got on the reservation that I belong to as well, which I think is lovely. Just lovely. I love them. I love them. So yeah. Okay, so after Jess is Carol, and then after Carol, putting some other names on. I think other people want cards and they haven't said that they want cards, but I made sure they're on the list to get cards. But if you want a card, you just have to let me know your name and I'll get you on the list. So next is Carol, and then Spiral, and then Tanita, Monica. A little bit of Monica in my life. And Joanne Graham. Wait. I got you, Liver Todd. I forgot you said that before, so I actually have bumped you up the list because you had asked before. Okay, so right now, Carol. Woo, we got a couple extra. So yeah, you can support me in numerous ways, which some of the ways are ways that are great for you too, because you get something. Right? So you can support me by purchasing a journal, but you get a journal, right? So you can support me by working with me, but that means you get healing. So there's beautiful ways that you can help me, support me. But then there's other ways that you can do it that are easy and free. And you can tap on the screen to give me likes. You can like or love this particular, whatever you're watching right now. You can comment, you can share, you can give gifts. You can, like these gifts here or other gifts, you can subscribe to my channel. Thursday is a subscriber only chat or subscriber only live, where we're going to be doing emotional clearing. So if you want to be a part of that subscriber only, you have to be a subscriber. You could also become a team member. The person that makes this number say 100 is in for a surprise. We only need 2 more to go, guys. All right, so let's get Carol's card, though. You can get a reading on my website. You can purchase the journals, the planners, the books, or you can purchase healing, or you can sign up for my monthly subscription program called the Divine Healing Academy, where you learn all about healing and opening up our spiritual gifts, increasing our intuition, all of that good stuff. TT. Plus, every time you do that, I do TT time. And, you know, we love TT time. And I love that you got the journals in the cart. I love it. And when you get the journals, send me a picture of you with the journal. I've had this lovely thing where people have done that for me. They've sent me the picture of them holding my journal, and it makes me so freaking happy to see that, which is awesome. Okay, so Carol. Hi, Mr. Beast. So Carol, on the bottom, you had Scorpio. So Scorpio means that something is going to get exposed, like some truth or something is going to get exposed. Hi, Donna. How are you, love? Yay, Salasia. Yay. Love you, sweetheart. And Melinda, love you too. And hi, Michelle. How are you? Thank you for following me. I appreciate you. Okay, so Scorpio. Scorpio. These guys ferret the truth. They are smart. They can figure out when they know when you're lying, or they like to expose truths. They like to figure things out. Yay! Perfect. Become a subscriber to my website, guys. When you subscribe to my website, then if I'm doing some new thing or I put out an email campaign, you can hear about that. You can get the updates and stuff like that. Okay. And when you subscribe to the site, if you get the Spaces app, that is through the Wix company that my website's hosted through. When you get that app, you can communicate with me. You can send me a message through that app. You can book services through the app. You can see the group stuff through that app. So if you were in the Divine Healing Academy, you could get in and see that stuff at that time. So that's amazing. Hi, Karan. How are you? So back to I think a bird was there was a bird outside, not a squirrel, guys, bird this time. So Scorpio is all about exposing the truth and revealing secrets, and the secrets and stuff are information, right? This could be like you expose a limiting belief, and by exposing that limiting belief, it gives you the ability to know that it's there, to heal to fix it, right? To renew it. So it doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Sometimes what gets exposed is something that just opens us up to more abundance or more love, because we've taken those glasses off that were coloring our world in a way that wasn't helpful for us. That's what we're doing with our limiting beliefs, right? Right now, I look at this world through this lens, and my limiting beliefs, there's a big old fly in here. My dog needs to catch it, right? So I'm looking at the world through this lens. If I take this lens off, the world's going to look slightly different, right? And is the difference that I'm seeing the world through now something that's going to help me because I stopped looking through that lens that somebody else has handed me? These typically aren't even the lenses that you chose for yourself, right? You didn't choose your belief system because you sat down and said, well, what resonates with me. You were fed it from generations and generations and generations before us, right? And we're fed it through society in so many different ways. So we have to wake up and we have to recognize that saying things like, I'm never going to heal, or I'm always going to struggle, or it's hard to make money, or, whatever else it is, all men are bad, or all women are crazy. Well, that's what you're going to see represented in your world, is those limiting views. That's going to be the representation of your reality, is through what you believe. So work on that and recognize that. So this could be telling you that you're going to find something like that, because wherever the exposure is, the mind came up, right? So air is the element that's for the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius fellows. And these guys, they all have the same characteristics of being very open-minded, being intellectual, and having objectivity. So that's a call right now, is to open your mind, to be more objective, and to be open to learning something new, right? So that's why I really feel like it's almost like a limiting belief is being exposed here, that's going to help to propel you in a new direction. So that's what I'm getting for you, Carol. So after Carol is Spiral, and then after Spiral, that is amazing. That is amazing, Tanita, and such a beautiful thing. And yeah, I love that. Okay, so Spiral. Yay, Carol. Woo-wee. Okay, so apparently it wanted itchy nose, guys. Okay, so we got Spiral, Ricky. So the one card, like the cards were busting to all fall out. And so you're going to have 3 cards. 2 of them are kind of similar, but so we've got House 1 and we've got these 2 cards, which came out at the same time. So this is for spiral. The first card that I'm going to talk about is Saturn. So Saturn is the planet that governs the area of responsibility. So this can be our work, but this is also other ways that we feel responsible. I could feel responsible as a member of the PTA. I'm responsible to attending meetings and to following through with with the roles that I'm in, right? You have a beautiful day, Carol. Love you. Love you. Mwah. I have to check my schedule too, make sure that I'm not going to go over too much. I mean, we're not right now, but let me give a little peek in to see where we're at. We are on the wrong week here. Okay, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But okay, good. Good, 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 good. Good, we're good. So Saturn governs responsibility. So when Saturn comes out in a reading, though, it's talking about feeling restricted, that you could be experiencing struggle. The other card that came out is Square, and when Square is a planetary alignment, and what it represents is a challenging aspect. So if you're looking in your natal chart and you see two planets that you have that are at square to one another, that would represent a challenging situation between those two planets and where they reside within your chart. So square is a challenging situation that can sometimes feel like a mountain to climb, whereas Saturn is telling me that there's that feeling of experiencing struggle or feeling restricted. So that could be that you've signed up for too many responsibilities, haven't acknowledged, that maybe you should put some boundaries in place, or, letting people kind of walk over you or take advantage of you, or be in situations where it's not an even give and take, right? Like an even give and take in work. That is sad. That is sad, Crystal, that you have to go to work. That's unfair. I think you should get to spend the day with me. Always, as much time as you need with me. The other card that came out is House 1. House 1 is is about your individuality, your self-image, and your approach to life. So what this could mean is that where you're feeling or experiencing struggle or feeling like you're being restricted is the way that you're showing up in life. So you feel like you're not quite able to be authentically yourself. It could be something like liking to play with oracle cards and living in a family that's very devout into Christianity and thinks that this just represents the devil. So you inherently avoid that thing, right? Because you're not feeling like you can step into it, but it's leaving you feeling restricted. So that could be where that's coming up. It could be in the approach to life or in your individuality, your self-image, in the sense of, maybe you want to see yourself or you want to be in a financially different space than you are right now. So you're feeling restricted because you can't, wear the clothes that you want, drive the car that you want, like live the life that you want, because you don't have the financial means to live that life. So you're feeling restricted because you're experiencing that struggle of not being able to meet where you want to be, to have the level of life that you want. So it's creating that challenge. So that's kind of what's coming out with those cards. What is coming out with those cards for? So you're going to have to delve into some passion, some fire, get yourself fired up. Looks for some creativity to give you some ideas on how to navigate forward. Hi, Liz. Definitely. I need to put, I think, 2 Liz's on the list. We'll see. Hopefully we get to everybody. So Tanita is next. Okay. You're welcome, Spiral. You're welcome. I will see you shortly then, Salasia. Okay. So Tanita, we have Mars and we have Venus. So I want to tell you about this. Did you know that Mars, the god of war, and Venus, the god of love, she was the only one that could subdue the god of war, right? So love always wins over war. So for some reason, you're feeling the need to defend yourself, or you're feeling, maybe a little bit, maybe you are experiencing a bit of conflict within a relationship, or some conflict that is happening, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to tap in. I'm just trying to tap into something there, because something was coming. So give me just it. I'm going to be quiet for a second. Hang on. Okay, Tanya. Yeah, and I was leaning into the message, and like I know that there's a little bit of, how long ago did your boyfriend pass away, love? I'm curious. I'm curious, for a measurement only, because time's different when you're back to your whole spirit, right? We see everything that was, that is, and that will ever be. So it's time doesn't exist outside of the physical form that we're in right now. So how long ago did that happen to you? Just over a month, yeah. So, one of the things that comes up with the grieving process is the concept that it takes about 365 days, right? That first year. And then once you get beyond that first year, then things start to settle, right? And I think that, this isn't about giving and receiving love with anybody else. Like, I actually see this like as representing a couple, right? I see this as representing a couple. And I see the male saying, move forward beyond me. And the female in this state of needing to give and receive love to herself, right? So this is about being really compassionate and taking some time to find the beauty and seeing value, like really, really being compassionate and loving to yourself. And I know that might seem like fast in a way, but when we look at that, time's not the same outside of that. But this whole giving yourself love, giving that, pouring that into you, and finding the beauty in the day, and receiving too. And I think that it's also, he's here, he's near you. If you open yourself up to it, you will be able to feel him. And I feel him, like you'll be able to feel like a brush on your shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. And that's his, I do see that this here very much as him, because like, that's why I sat there for a minute, because I wanted to connect with him and see if he had a message to relay through the cards. And that was the message that I was getting, was just that feeling of him telling you that it's okay for you to move on, that that's expected of you to move on. But that right now the goal is to just be, giving of love to yourself, like really pour yourself full of love and find that beauty and see the value in everything again, right? And then move forward. Hi, Juju. How are you, love? All righty. We've got, after Tinita, we've only got 12 people here, which seems like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, we got too many people on the list. There's not a way that everybody's here. So Debbie, hi, Debbie. Debbie, are you there, love? You're so welcome. You're so welcome. And definitely connect. If you have any questions about anything that's on my website, connect with the free call that's at the top. Just click that button and set up an appointment with me, and we can discuss. And we'll see. I like to have a discussion about it too, because Aww. That's so cute. Yeah. No, I just had him going like, like it's okay. It's okay to move on. Like just that feeling, right? Too many people on the list. Well, there's too many people compared to how many names are here versus how many are there. There's more people there on the list than there are on in the room. So I know not everybody's here. So this is for Debbie, and I'm not seeing Debbie there, but Debbie, let me know if you're still there. We have Debbie, and then we have Debs. I know that Spiritual Amethyst had to leave. We've got Libertad. Okay, so we're gonna we'll check and see. Debs is here. Is Debbie here? Debbie. Aw, I'm sending you lots of love, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. I heard noise out there, guys. Okay, so we're going to move on. I'm going to put Debbie's cards to the side since I've pulled them already. And then I will move on to Deb. And then after Deb is Libertad. And then after Libertad is Monica. And then Joanne. Okay, and then Liz Brewer. Oh, and then Liz. There's Debbie. Debbie, is that you, Debbie? Debbie? I just saw Debbie that keeps telling me that Debbie subscribed, which is lovely. But yeah. Hi, Richie. Whereabouts in Ontario, in Canada? Where about in Canada, Richie? Okay, so for Debs, we've got Earth and the Sun. So the Sun is the planet that governs Leo, and it's all about authenticity. The Sun wants you to shine brightly as yourself, to embody your truth, and to express it, right? To express yourself. And the Earth is all about persistence, patience, and practicality. It's a very grounded energy. So this is either a time that you're coming into where you're going to feel very grounded and stable in who you are. You're going to feel very confident in expressing yourself, like just very secure, very, very secure in who you are and in expressing yourself, Deb. And if not, it's the call to just remain patient as you're continuing to figure out exactly who you are and embody that truth and express it to other people, just to be patient as you're developing that. But I feel like you're a little further along. I feel like this really is, more about this time is becoming that stable time of your life where, you're doing the healing, you're working towards the goal, you're getting to a certain spot of where you're like, this is who I am. I love who I am. I respect who I am. And, I'm going to, be loyal to this person. I'm going to be grounded. I'm going to be persistent in, holding up what I value and what I love and doing the work, something like getting up in the morning and meditating. Right? We got to do our practices, or eating healthy foods, right? How many times do we start eating healthy foods and then, after 3 or 4 months, then all of a sudden you fall off the wagon and you start eating like trashy, right? It's just about having that persistence over time. Consistency, right? Consistency. I heard something, if you spend 18 minutes a day building a craft, that's 100 hours per year, and you will be better after 1 year than 95% of the entire population in that one specific thing. If you gave 18 minutes a day, that's all you need is 18 minutes a day. Incredible. If you want to play a piano, 18 minutes a day, at the end of the year, you'll be better than 95% of people that can play the piano from that 100 hours. Alrighty, after Debs is Libertad. Libertad. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love it. 18 minutes a day, Ricky. Definitely. Hi, Libertad. Okay, we're looking for Libertad. I don't know where my mods are. Go have fun. Love you, sweetheart. Hi, Libertad. Hello, love. Okay, so you got Neptune and House 8. So Neptune is about dreams and looking towards those dreams to get information on how to transcend or evolve whatever the situation is that you're dealing with. So house 8 is the house of Scorpio. This is the house of death and rebirth. This is karma. This is transformation. So you're going through this transformation. You're facing your fears. You're creating a legacy, right? This is a big lifetime for you of doing those things. And in transcending through this space of death and rebirth and becoming that person, the way to evolve and to grow and to transcend is going to come to you through your dreams. And I feel like on the side end of this, there's a little bit of, like, I think like dream walker. Like, I think that you have like an ability to walk within dreams, and like there's some special ability there. I think that there's some, or maybe what it is that your dreams are trying to highlight what your gifts are, what your natural spiritual gifts are, and how to open up to them more. So it could be like you're seeing a language in your dreams, like you're speaking light language in your dream, or you're seeing codes or something like that. Like, that's the kind of information that I'm getting here, is that those dreams are giving you insight into some of your gifts that's going to help you to evolve and transcend through this space of transformation that you're going through. So that's what I have for you, Libertad. After Libertad is Monica, and then after Monica is Joanne, and then we've got Donna, if you're still there, and then Liz and Liz. So we got Liz Brewer and then other Liz. You're welcome, Libertad. I love it. I love it. Okay, so Monica. Got a little bit of Monica in my life. I'd have to listen to the song. It's been a while, but that's the part I can do. So. Okay, Monica. That one's flying right out there to you. All righty. So we have Aries and Pluto. So Pluto is the planet of transformation. When Pluto arrives on the scene, that means there is something being transformed, or you're going through some process of transformation within some aspect of your life. This is showing up where Aries is, and Aries is all about your Mambo number 5. Exactly. Got a little bit of Monica in my life, and a little bit of Rita. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. I can't remember it. Like I said, I'd have to look at the lyrics, and then we could probably sing it. But we'll just stick with what we did and leave it at that. So Aries is all about your self-image, your approach to life, your life's mission, and how you show up in the world. And Aries is a very brave, very passionate, very independent, instigating sign. Like, it's like, let's go, let's do this. So to have that brave, passionate energy going through this transformation is going to be really, really handy. And it feels like the transformation is in your person, like how you're showing up in the world. This could be transformation through your life mission, like actually figuring out, well, what is it that you want to do with your life? How do you want to show up? How do you want to make money? Or, how is that going to happen for you? How are you going to impact the world? How are you going to leave your mark, make a legacy, right? So that's the kind of the information that I'm getting from this reading, okay, for you. So that's for Monica. I'm not going to say it again, this song. All right, after Monica is Joanne. Okay, so Joanne G. Joanne Graham. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Oh, Joanne Graham. We've got Mercury and Trine. So Mercury is the planet that governs communication. It's about thinking. It's about speaking. It's about technology. It's about communication. So this is for Joanne. So we've got Mercury. So all about thinking, learning, networking, creating. So it's anything to do with communication, the transfer of information. So this is coming up for you, Joanne, which tells me that, you're going to be learning something new, and whatever is coming in, this new information that you're going to be learning is angelically guided, and it's going to be angelically supported, and it's going to be taking you to a space where you're going to be in harmony or perfect flow. So look for this, keep curious and stay open to what the information is that's out there. and open to learning new things, because whatever learning, like I said, whatever information or learning that you're going to have coming into you is something that's definitely going to be opening you up to be in harmony and in perfect flow. So I like that. I love it. I love it. Okay, so after, and welcome back, Michelle. Welcome back. After Joanne is Donna. Donna, are you still there, love? See if Donna's there. You're welcome, Joanne. Hi, Barbara. Welcome. And then do we have Liz and Liz? Do we have Liz and Liz? And I'm looking for Donna. Oh, I actually read your cards, Rochelle, because you were first on the list. Because I knew you had to leave, so I put you first on the list and did you right away. It would be in the recording though. So, and one of the good things about being first is that it would be the easiest one to find, but that is saved on YouTube, on my profile, in the Divine Feminine Healing Collective. So in those different spaces, you can find the recording and you can listen to it if you'd like. That's because, yeah, I don't think I'm going to remember. There's been too many cards to remember. Okay, so I'm not seeing Donna come up, so I'm going to go to Liz. So is Liz Brewer still there? Is Liz Brewer there? Hi, Nance. Hi, Nan. Nance and Nan. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Hi, Liz. How are you, Liz Flower? I love it. I love it. And what a pretty flower picture that is. All right, so Liz. And if Liz Brewer, if Elizabeth is here, she can let me know, but we're going to go with Liz Flower. Are you looking for love, Liz? Hi, Nance. How are you? I saw you come in on the invite. Thank you. Thank you, Cindy, for inviting. Yeah, and welcome. Welcome. So for Liz Flower, we have Venus, which is the goddess of love or the planet of love. And we've got air, which is the element for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So the two of these cards together, we've got Venus, which is asking you to give and receive love. So I think there's a little bit of thinking, a little bit of reviewing and looking towards the relationships that are around you and determining, is there an even give and take? Or are there relationships that maybe are out there that I'm giving a lot of energy, I'm expending a lot of energy. Oh, I love you, Gigi. Thank you. Look, you got a heart too. Thank you. So it's asking you to really maybe have a gratitude practice, find beauty in the situations that you're going through, things like that. Oh, you have a lovely day. Mwah, a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much, Tanita. I look forward to seeing you again. Look forward to seeing you again. And Gigi, I'll put you on the list. There. So it's asking you to really do that review of your life and ask yourself, what are the relationships that are helping or hindering me in my life right now. And I can type, I can. All right, perfect. So evaluating your relationships, what is working? Are there relationships that are draining you emotionally? And it's also a call for you to reaffirm that whole gratitude practice. So where can you look to see the beauty in your life? Where can you find value in things? And sometimes if we even look at our experience with a little more objectivity or a little more open-mindedness, we can lend ourselves to draw back a little bit. So the emotional energy that's tied to it is less, because we're not personalizing things. right? So we become a little bit more objective, and we can look at something and say, what was the experience or the lesson that I was learning? What was the experience that I was meant to have, or what was the lesson that I needed to learn? So, you know, that's at play here as well. So that's what I'm getting for you in these cards. Okay. Liz. Okay. Shauna Lee. Shauna Lee. Shauna Lee. You're welcome. Divine Rising, beautiful woman. Alrighty. So is Liz Brewer still here, love? Are you here, Liz? Let me know. And if not, then we're going to go on to Queenie Audrey. And then after Queenie Audrey, we have Gigi. And then we'll see what we have after that. See what we have after that. All right. So I'm not seeing Liz say anything. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on to Queenie. Okay. So Queenie, you are up. And then after Queenie is... So Queenie, South Node. The South Node is the tail of the dragon. You can find out what your South Node is if you do your natal chart and you determine what your North Node is. Your South Node is the opposite of the North Node. So case in point, if we're looking at someone who has a North Node of Sagittarius, their South Node would be Gemini. Or vice versa. If their North Node was Gemini, the South Node would be Sagittarius because they are opposite. So when you're looking at the astrological signs, if you put them on a clock, then you can find out what the opposite sign is. So, you know, you can figure it out that way. But most, even if you said North Node and you type that in, it would tell you what your South Node is in most things. So yay, witchy kind of woman, yay. So the South Node, there's something that you're destined to release. The North Node is what we're working towards in this lifetime. The South Node is what we're working to move away from. We can be very comfortable in our South Node. For me, my North Node is Sagittarius. My South Node is Gemini. So I'm very comfortable in learning a lot of little information and sharing that. I'm very comfortable in being a social butterfly. But taking this stage as the teacher is something that puts me in a little bit more of an uncomfortable space. But that's a very comfortable space for Sagittarius. So that's the kind of thing. Awesome. Love it. And Neptune came out as well. So Neptune is telling you, like, whatever this is that you're destined to release, with Neptune coming up, it's telling you that your dreams are giving you the information that you're seeking. So if you're not having a good time recalling your dreams, it could be for a couple of reasons. One, certain things that we ingest can decrease our ability to recall our dreams, and because we're not hitting the REM sleeps, so we're not going through our sleep states appropriately. So chronic marijuana use can mute out our dreams so that we won't remember them when we wake up. So that is something to consider. Setting an intention to remember your dreams is helpful. You can also purchase the dream catcher that I have, the dream catcher journal that I have on Amazon worldwide. You could purchase that, and that would help you to be recording your dreams. But either way, if you at least go to bed, set the intention to remember, have a paper and a pen near your bed, like on your bedside, so that as soon as you wake up, you can write down your dreams and start recording them and looking. Is there maybe some symbolism that you can see? Are there common themes through the dreams? Things like that. Yeah, and that's another thing. That's a good point that witchy kind of woman's making. So, but your dreams are trying to give you information to help you to transcend, to tell you these are the things that you are meant to release. So pay attention to your dreams right now and do what you can to heighten your ability to recall them. Okay, so that's the message for you right now, Queenie. All right, after Queenie is Gigi. Okay, and then I put witchy kind of woman down. So we got Gigi. So you've got Jupiter. Jupiter is considered to be somewhat of the planet of luck. Jupiter governs Sagittarius, is the planet that governs Sagittarius, and it also is Pisces planet, but it governs Sagittarius, and it is, wherever it goes, is growth and expansion. That's why it's considered to be the lucky planet. So when it falls into our financial sector, we know that there's going to be growth I put you on the list, Nan. Sorry, I forgot to tell you after in between the reading. I have you on the list now, dear. So, yeah, try to write down, like just write down right away, right? So the Jupiter is about growth and expansion. So whatever you've been struggling with, I feel like, that there's probably been a little bit of struggle that you're manifesting in a certain area, that you're trying to whether it's manifesting like some finances into you. And what has come is whatever you're wanting to grow or wherever you're wanting that expansion to occur, it's coming. Just you have to be just a little bit patient right now. So it's asking you to be patient for that to come into you. But it is coming. You are growing, you are expanding, it's coming to you. You just have to remain patient. So that's the message for you, Gigi. And I did have an idea that it was a relationship, but I'm like, I'm just going to go with money because a lot of people can identify with it. Are you resisting your expansion, Gigi? Are you getting called out a little bit? You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, Shauna Lee, it's your turn, and your turn brings you yin energy, and it brings you cardinal. So the yin energy, we all know, is the divine feminine. It is the energy of the water and earth signs. So Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces are all the yin signs, which means that they operate with these characteristics. And that is, they have good intuition, they are trusting, they are patient, they are spiritual, and they are receptive. So this is a call for you to step into that divine feminine energy, and what you are looking for is going to come and find you. You're not meant to go and get it. You're meant to wait for it to come to you and just receive it. So being open to receive. Something new is coming in, and it's cardinal energy, which would be very passionate and fiery, but it's an instigation, which means it's new passion. It's new passion that you are having come to you. So you're not chasing it, you're attracting this new passionate energy to you. So the cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. That doesn't mean that you're calling in one of them. They have these same characteristics of being initiators, of instigating things. They are brave, and they are also pioneering spirits. So you're calling that energy into you. I love it. Love it. All righty. And then we've got Nance. Nance is next. Anyone else need anything before I go? Nance? Nance, we have some angelic support coming in, and the place that this is coming in. So when we get this 120-degree alignment, this is called trine. Where you have planets that are in a trine position, that means that they are in perfect flow. They create a harmonious connection between the two, and it's just really angelically supported space. So when trine shows up, it just means that you're being angelically supported or guided. And if you're not feeling it, remember that you can always ask for it. So you can always ask and say, hey, what is, can you intervene for me? Like, you can ask your guides, you can ask your angels, you can ask archangels, you can ask people to intervene for you on your behalf, but they have to be asked. They won't step in any other way. But this is really exactly what you find a woman saying is flow state. That's that perfect harmony and flow. And where is this coming in for you? It's coming into Cancer, and Cancer is mom energy. This is your home. This is the inside of your home. This is that nurturing, peaceful, protective, comfortable state that you want to get into, right? So this perfect harmony, this state of flow is coming to your home. And I think that's just a beautiful message to be able to give you. You may have been experiencing struggle there before. And maybe the struggle is because maybe there was a person, maybe you needed to, maybe there was a relationship that needed to end so that you got your independence back. And then your home became your independent home, and you were able to create a comfortable, peaceful, nurturing space for yourself. And that is angelically guided. that's a little bit of, you know, what the information is coming through. And it could be resolving around boundaries, but it could be resolving around like, you know, that the relationship was one that had to leave. This is for Nance, Ricky. She's the last one on the list that has asked for a card, except for Pooja over here is asking if she, may I have what energy is coming towards me? May I have, would you like a card? Because that's what I'm doing today is cards. Okay, and I'm just about to hop off at noon here. I'm teaching at 2 for Conscious Souls group, which is for Serafina. And, you know, I have some other things that I need to do. I need to get some content out. I need to do some updates to the website. I need to work on my book a bit more. And, you know, I need to attend to some calls. And you guys need to book some readings, and you need to book some clarity calls, and you guys need to book some sessions with me. You know, that's what we need. That's what we need. Okay, Pooja would like a card. No, Pooja, OOJA, Pooja. Pooja would like a card. So Pooja's going to get a card. Ooh. So Pooja, the card that came out for me, for you, was square. Square is a 90-degree planetary alignment, and wherever there's a square, that means that there's a challenging situation. So you may be experiencing a challenging situation right now. And like I've said before, when I talk about this card being a challenging situation, is it can often feel like it's a mountain that you have to climb. But just remember, you don't have to climb the mountain. The other card that came out for you is Aquarius. Aquarius is all about open-mindedness, being objective, really progressive mind, really able to think outside the box. Think of really like really interesting ways of going through things. So they're very, very creative thinkers. So you have that Aquarius energy that is going to help you get through whatever this challenging situation is. So Aquarius is going to teach you, hey, maybe you can go around the mountain, or maybe you can tunnel, or maybe you can go through, or maybe you can, right? So you have those opportunities to go through those things. Yeah, it's really weird. 2 people subscribed today, but it didn't change the number there, but it does down there. And it just keeps going over and over and over again, telling us that Debbie subscribed. So just make sure that you're compassionate, that you're compassionate with yourself, right? That you're nurturing your emotions and you're expressing yourselves and you're listening to you're expressing yourself, that you're leaning on your intuition and just being compassionate. Okay. So that's the energy that I'm getting for you as well. Okay. I freaking adore you too. My bestie. Oh, cool. That really gives you a lot of creativity in areas where there's where there's work and responsibility. So you're a really creative thinker when it comes to responsibility and innovative. Innovative is the other word I'm looking for. I love it. Innovative. Yes. Very innovative thinking. That's exactly it. So that's coming in for whatever this challenging situation. You're going to get a lot of innovation, a lot of progressive ideas on how to make it. I call my bestie. My bestie. Yeah, I know we need to talk. we need girl time. We need chatty time. We need girl chat time. All right. So are we good now? Are we good? Did we get everybody? Did we get everything? Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So you're gonna find a really really creative way to get out of to get through whatever the challenging situation is, but you're gonna get through it, right? So don't worry about that. You're welcome, Pooja. So does anybody else need anything? Oh no. Did I did, but aren't we cute? You should have seen us when the time when we were sisters. We were freaking adorable, me and her together. We were super cute, and we just really loved each other, and we were very connected. Very connected. It was awesome. That's why we're super connected now, too. And as we say, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Perfectly timed. I would expect nothing but. I love it. I love it. I'm going to take her in my pocket down to Costa Rica with me. We're going to go together. All right. Well, I love you guys. It's 12:02. I'm going to pop off. I will see you guys tomorrow. I might. There is a small chance that tomorrow it'll be a later live because I want to go get my passport tomorrow and I want to take it and go and get it in person. So I'm going to go first thing in the morning, which means I'll be there at 8:30. And if I get it done right away, I could be home by 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we could go live as usual, but it could be a little bit later. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how busy it is right now. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, I am going to go so I can show up there for 8:30 prompt with everything ready to go because I don't want to deal with anything. Perfect. I'm going to go and do a couple of things. One of them being refill my coffee cup. And then we can get together for, and I might pop in, but I do have a lot of things that I need to do. So I'm not sure if I will do that, but if I can, and I have a little bit of free time, I will jump in with you because I love you and adore you. I love you and adore you. Okay. Check out my website. You have any questions, sign up for the free clarity call. If you want to talk about payment plans or you want to talk about anything at all, sign up for the free clarity call. If you want to collaborate with me or whatever, if you just have any questions at all, yeah, we're going together. We're going together. We are. Yeah, we're going together. But yeah, love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow at some point in time, okay? Mwah. I'm so excited, witchy kind of woman. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get some new decks too. Yay. All right. Love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye, guys. I will see you guys later tomorrow.